Your Toyota is hiding things from you. Right now, within arm's reach, there are hidden buttons, secret hooks, and clever engineering tricks that your dealer never showed you and the owner's manual barely mentions. And I'm not talking about cheap gimmicks. These are features Japanese engineers spent millions developing. Features that save you money, protect your family, and keep your Toyota running virtually forever. But here's the crazy part. 2 of the absolute best secrets on this list sit inches from your body every time you drive, and 99% of Toyota owners have no idea what they do. One is built directly into your Toyota's seatbelt mechanism. The other is that tiny plastic hook above your side window you've ignored 1,000 times. Stick around to the end because those 2 alone will change how you view your vehicle forever. 15 Toyota secrets, and they get better as we go. Number 1, you can test at the next gas station. Secret number 1, the fuel gauge arrow. Let's start with the one that feels almost too simple to be real. You pull into a gas station in an unfamiliar car, or maybe you just bought a new RAV4, and you have no idea which side the fuel door is on. So you guess, end up on the wrong side and do that awkward loop around the pump. Look closely at your Toyota's dashboard. Right next to the little gas pump icon, there's a tiny arrow. That arrow points directly to the side where your fuel door is located. If it points left, your fuel cap is on the driver's side. If it points right, it's on the passenger side. Toyota has included this simple design feature for decades, yet millions of drivers overlook it every single day. On modern Toyota gauge clusters, if the physical arrow icon is omitted, the software designers place the actual gas pump icon on the exact side of the screen, matching your fuel door's physical location. Furthermore, if you accidentally leave your fuel door unlatched, many modern Toyotas will trigger a subtle dashboard notification before you even leave the gas station lot. Secret number 2, Toyota Smart Key Fob Tricks. Your Toyota key fob is far smarter than you think. First trick, on a boiling hot day, many modern Toyotas let you roll all the windows down before you step outside. Press the unlock button once, then press and hold it a second time for 3 seconds. The windows and sunroof will drop to vent the trapped heat. On models equipped with power lift gates, holding the dedicated tailgate button will also unlatch and raise the back door, creating a wind tunnel that lets hot air escape twice as fast. Second trick, signal range amplification. If your key fob can't reach your Toyota across a crowded parking lot, hold the metal key portion or top edge under your chin and press the button while opening your mouth slightly. Your head acts as a natural parabolic antenna, using the fluids in your body to dramatically extend the radio frequency to give you an extra 50 to 100 feet of range. Third trick, dead fob battery override. Almost every Toyota key fob conceals a physical emergency key inside it. Slide the small release switch on the side, pull out the metal key blade, and unlock the driver's door manually through the exterior lock cylinder. Even better, if your push-button start won't turn on because the key fob battery is completely dead, hold the physical key fob directly against the start button while pressing the brake pedal. The vehicle uses near-field induction to power an internal passive transponder chip directly through the button, firing the engine up without needing a single drop of key fob battery. Secret number 3, the climate recirculation hack. There's a button on your Toyota's climate control panel that most people press completely at random. It's the recirculation button, showing a car icon with a curved arrow inside. When turned on, your Toyota stops pulling in outside air and recycles the air already inside the cabin. This is ideal on hot summer days because cooling already chilled cabin air takes far less strain on your air conditioning compressor, boosting fuel economy, reducing engine drag, and bringing interior cabin temperatures down significantly faster. It also acts as a shield when driving through dusty roads or behind smelly exhaust. But here's the mistake 90% of drivers make. When your windshield fogs up in damp weather, turning on recirculation makes it 10 times worse. Fog is trapped humidity. If you recirculate it, you're trapping that moisture inside the car and blowing it right back onto the cold windshield glass, turning your visibility into a hazardous smear. To clear fog instantly, turn recirculation off, hit fresh air, and make sure your AC button is pressed. The air conditioner acts as an industrial dehumidifier, stripping moisture from incoming fresh air and clearing the glass in seconds. If your Toyota has an automatic climate control system, hitting the dedicated front defrost button will automatically override recirculation and activate the AC compressor behind the scenes. Secret number 4, the loose gas cap warning. Picture this, you're cruising down the highway and suddenly your Toyota's check engine light flashes on, sometimes accompanied by the track off, VSC, or AWS system maintenance warnings. Your stomach drops and you start calculating a massive repair bill in your head. Before calling a tow truck or paying a diagnostic fee, check your gas cap. Toyota vehicles run a sensitive evaporative emission system that constantly checks for fuel vapor leaks by running automatic vacuum pressure tests on the tank. If your gas cap isn't sealed tight, or if the rubber gasket is rotted or dirty, the computer flags it as a major vapor leak. Unscrew the cap, check the seal for debris, and tighten it back down until you hear it click multiple times. That distinct clicking action confirms the internal ratchet mechanism has applied the correct torque to the rubber seal. Drive normally for a couple of drive cycles, and the ECU will automatically clear the warning light once it re-verifies system vacuum pressure. If the light stays on, replacing the rubber gasket or buying an OEM cap costs under $20 and saves an unnecessary repair bill. Secret number 5, the ALR Seatbelt Lock. This is one secret every parent, grandparent, and pet owner needs to memorize. Your Toyota seatbelt features a hidden secondary operating mode designed for extreme structural security. Pull the seatbelt strap slowly and continuously all the way out until it reaches its absolute limit and stops completely. As you feed it back in, you'll hear a distinct mechanical ratcheting click inside the pillar. Try pulling it out again. It's locked solid and will now only retract tighter. This is called the Automatic Locking Retractor Mode, or ALR. Toyota built this into their belt assemblies specifically to clamp child safety seats down with zero wobble. In emergency locking mode, the belt glides freely for driver comfort and only locks during sharp braking. But triggering ALR locks the mechanism completely, so a heavy car seat or secured cargo cannot shift even an inch during sharp turns. To reset it back to normal passenger mode, simply unbuckle the belt and let it retract all the way back into the B-pillar. And right above that belt anchor on the pillar, don't forget the height adjuster button. Sliding that anchor so the strap crosses your mid-shoulder rather than your neck ensures the seatbelt deploys correctly in a crash without causing soft tissue neck injuries or sliding off your shoulder during a sudden rollover. Secret number 6, the 5-minute Toyota Glovebox drop. When was the last time you changed your cabin air filter? If you rely solely on dealership service centers or quick lube shops, you're likely paying upwards of $70 for a procedure that takes 60 seconds and requires zero tools. Open your Toyota's Glovebox and look at the right outer edge. You'll see a small plastic dampening arm that controls the slow drop motion. Push that arm outward off its mounting peg, then squeeze the 2 inner sidewalls of the Glovebox door inward toward each other to bypass the rubber stop pegs. The whole Glovebox door will drop completely down toward the floor mats. Behind it lies the HVAC filter housing tray. Press the side tabs on the plastic access cover, slide out the filter tray, toss the dirty, leaf-filled filter, and pop a new $15 replacement in with the airflow arrows facing downward. Doing this once a year ensures your AC and heater blow at maximum volume, protects your expensive blower motor from burning out due to strain, and prevents foul odor and mold buildup inside your climate system. Secret number 7, finding your exact tire pressure. A huge percentage of vehicle owners make the mistake of reading the inflation pressure number molded into the outer rubber sidewall of their tires. That number, often reading 44 or 51 psi, is the absolute maximum cold pressure the tire casing can physically withstand before risking structural failure or blowout. It is not the recommended pressure for your Toyota. Inflating to that maximum will ruin your ride quality, destroy braking traction, create severe centered tread wear, and compromise your Toyota's tuned suspension geometry. Open your Toyota's driver's side door and look at the B-pillar frame near the door latch striker. You'll find a clear factory specification decal listing the precise recommended PSI for your specific trim level, weight distribution, and wheel size, typically between 32 and 35 psi. Keeping your tires at this exact factory metric optimizes fuel efficiency, extends tire lifespan by tens of thousands of miles, and keeps your anti-lock braking system performing perfectly. Always check pressure when the tires are cold before driving. Secret number 8, the hidden bumper recovery point. Look closely at the front or rear of your Toyota. You'll notice a small, round, or square plastic cap flush with the body paint that looks like an access panel. Pop that plastic cap off using your keyblade or a flat tool, and you'll find a heavy-duty threaded steel socket welded directly into the vehicle's structural unibody frame rail. Now, look under the floor panel in your trunk or cargo area, right next to your spare tire and jack kit. You'll find a heavy steel eyelet bolt wrapped alongside the lug wrench. Thread that eyelet directly into the bumper socket by hand until tight, then give it a final snug turn with your tire iron. You now have a factory-rated frame-anchored recovery point capable of pulling your vehicle out of deep snow, mud, or ditch hazards without tearing off fragile aluminum suspension arms or ripping off plastic bumper trim. Secret number 9, floor mat retaining clips. Look down at the base of your driver's side floor carpet. You'll see 2 rotating retention hooks, or twist lock anchors, extending directly up through the carpet floor. These are not decorative carpet holders, they are vital safety devices. In the late 2000s, unsecured aftermarket floor mats sliding forward over the accelerator pedal triggered major safety recalls across the entire auto industry due to pedal entrapment and unintended acceleration. Toyota completely re-engineered their floor carpet architectures around these dual locking retention posts to guarantee the driver's mat remains permanently anchored. Always ensure your driver's mat is clipped securely onto both posts, and never stack thick rubber all-weather mats directly on top of carpeted mats. Stacking mats bypasses the locking posts and allows the top mat to glide directly under the pedal assembly. Secret number 10. Heated side mirror activation. On frosty winter mornings or rainy drives, clearing ice, fog, or water droplets off your side view mirrors can be a major visibility hazard, especially if you don't see an obvious mirror heating button on your driver's door panel. Look for a small heating grid icon etched on the glass of your side view mirrors or marked near the center console controls. On nearly all modern Toyotas, the side mirror heating elements are wired directly into the rear window defroster circuit to eliminate unnecessary dashboard clutter. Pressing the rear defroster button sends electric current through the rear glass grid while simultaneously activating high-efficiency heating pads mounted directly behind both side mirror glasses. This melts ice, clears thick fog, and evaporates rainwater streaks within 2 minutes flat, without leaving scratches or residue. Secret number 11, the interior emergency trunk release. This is an essential safety feature that every family member should be aware of, especially if you have curious children or travel frequently. Inside the trunk of every Toyota sedan or coupe built over the last 2 decades sits a glowing plastic release handle attached directly to the interior trunk latch mechanism. It is constructed from specialized phosphorescent material that automatically charges under ambient daylight and glows brightly in complete darkness for hours. Pulling this handle manually disengages the trunk lock mechanism from the inside without requiring an ignition key, key fob signal, or electronic power. Spending 30 seconds showing this handle to your children ensures they know exactly how to pop the trunk open instantly if they ever become accidentally locked inside during play or an emergency situation. Secret number 12, shift lock override. Imagine your Toyota's 12-volt starter battery dies completely while parked inside a tight garage space, leaving your automatic transmission selector locked firmly in park.
Because modern automatic gear shifters rely on an electronic solenoid connected to the brake pedal switch, a vehicle with zero electrical power normally refuses to drop into neutral, making it impossible to roll the car out or winch it onto a flatbed tow truck. Look directly adjacent to your gear shifter lever. You'll spot a tiny square plastic cap, roughly the size of a fingernail. Pry that cap off using your emergency mechanical keyblade. Insert the key, a pen, or a small screwdriver straight down into the exposed slot to manually depress the release lever hidden inside. While holding it down, press your brake pedal, and you can now freely shift the gear selector into neutral without needing a single volt of battery power.
Secret number 13, rear door child safety locks. Open either of your Toyota's rear doors and inspect the flat metal latch edge that faces outward when the door is open. You'll find a small mechanical lever or rotating key slot accompanied by a lock icon. Flicking this lever down engages the physical child safety lock mechanism inside the door shell. Once flipped, the inner door handle is completely disconnected from the latch linkage, meaning the door can only be opened using the exterior handle from the outside, no matter how many times the interior handle is pulled or the master electronic unlock button is pressed. This completely stops inquisitive toddlers from opening doors while the vehicle is cruising down the road. If an adult ever sits in the rear seat of your Toyota and claims the interior door handle is broken, check this physical switch first before assuming an expensive latch cable failure inside the door panel. Secret number 14, the ceramic windshield frit. Take a close look at the outer border of your Toyota's windshield glass. You'll notice a solid black band running around the entire perimeter that gradually transitions into a pattern of shrinking black dots. This specialized feature is called the Frit band, made of an ultra-durable ceramic paint that is fused directly into the glass during manufacturing and cannot be scraped or dissolved off. It serves three vital engineering roles. First, it blocks harsh ultraviolet rays from breaking down the heavy-duty polyurethane adhesive bond holding your windshield to the body frame. Second, the ceramic texture gives the sealant a rougher surface to grip securely. Finally, the fading dot gradient acts as a thermal barrier, distributing temperature changes evenly across the glass during hot sunny days to prevent optical distortion or heat cracks along the metal edge. That dot pattern behind your rearview mirror also functions as a third sun visor to block blinding glare where traditional visors can't cover. Secret number 15, the dual-purpose window assist hook. We've reached the final secret saved for last, hiding directly above your side windows. Mounting into the headliner above your passenger doors, you'll find folding overhead assist grips, often called grab handles. Integrated right onto the hinge base or outer edge of these spring-loaded handles is a small fold-out plastic hook designed specifically to hold dry cleaning hangers or suit jackets without blocking your rearview mirror or crowding rear passengers. But look at the driver's side headliner specifically. On a massive number of Toyota models, the driver's side grab handle is either rigidly fixed solid or completely absent from the factory headliner. That is not a manufacturing mistake, cheap plastic omission, or trim level penalty. Toyota safety engineers intentionally omit a movable grab handle above the driver's seat, so drivers are never tempted to rest their left arm overhead while operating the vehicle, a hazardous posture that pulls your upper torso away from the seatbelt shoulder anchor and out of the optimal deployment zone for side impact airbags during a side impact. It's a subtle, brilliant piece of ergonomic safety engineering designed to keep your body firmly centered in the safest possible driving position. Your Toyota is full of smart, quiet engineering decisions designed to keep you safe, save you money, and make driving effortless every single day. Here's my challenge to you today. Don't just jump in your car and drive off next time. Take 60 seconds, drop your glove box to check that cabin filter, locate your bumper's recovery point, or test your key fob window trick. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these 15 Toyota secrets surprised you the most. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more Toyota ownership tips and hidden features.